From the words lettered A to D, choose the word that rhymes with the given words. Right. So now we are being asked to choose a word that rhymes with a given word. And what is rhyme? You say two words rhyme when they end with their last syllables contain the same sounds. Two words rhyme when their last syllables contain the same sounds. All right, let's look at hoard. That is number 31, hoard. Which of the words rhymes with hoard? In other words, which of the options contains the same sounds, the same final sounds as hoard? Okay, A, horse. Clearly, that is not the answer because we are talking about hoard. B, bored. Bored. C, hard. And D, bud. Option B, which is bored, is our answer. It rhymes with hoard. Question 32. File. File. The last two sounds are I and L. And we are looking for another word that contains I and L. That ends with I and L. Alright, so let's look at them. Sigh, option A. B, pine, option C, bleeds, and option D, isle. So which one contains I and L? That is clearly option D, isle. Isle. File. Isle. Okay, question 33. Question 33. Treasure. 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 That is E and J. Treasure. Treasure. E, J, and E. Three sounds. Right? Vapor. B, treason. C, leisure. E and J. E, J, and E. Right? C, texture. So which of the options rhymes with treasure? Treasure. That is clearly leisure. Option C, leisure. 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 Question 34. Grades. We are talking about A and here. So which of the options also ends with 8? 8. Option A, hearty. Option B, hay. Option C, data. And option D, weight. Grade. Weight. Clearly option D is the answer here because it contains A and which grade also ends with. Question 35. Question 35. Message. 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 Option A, budget. Option B, passage. Option C, massage. Massage. Option D, aging. Option D, aging. Option C, massage. Option B, passage. And option A, budget. So, option B is the answer because it's the only one that contains the same final sounds as the word given. All right, question 36. 36. In each of the following questions, the main or primary stress is indicated by writing the syllable on which it occurs in capital letters. 36. Constitution. Constitution. Now, if a word ends with, take note of this, if a word ends with I, O, N. Now the rule is you count two syllables from the right. You count two syllables. And the second syllable, when you count from the right, is usually the syllable that receives the primary stress. Okay? Again, if a word ends with IC, you also count two syllables from the right. So the second syllable takes the primary stress. So let's apply that on constitution here. Constitution. Constitution. If you apply that, clearly option C will be our answer here. Constitution. Constitution. Okay, question 37. Question 37. Extravagant. 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 Now, one of the rules is that when the word ends with A, N, T, you count 3 syllables from the right, and the primary stress falls on the 3rd syllable. If you look at the way this word is divided into syllables now, it's gant, v, stra, x. How many of them? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you count 3 syllables from the right. 1, 2, and 3. So the primary stress falls on the 3rd syllable here, so that you pronounce the word as extravagant. Extravagant. So clearly option B is our answer. Okay, question 38. 38. Interrogate. Interrogate. That word is not interrogate. You don't place the primary stress on the last syllable here. It is interrogate. Interrogate. Now, I mentioned a rule previously that if a word ends with A, N, T, you count 3 syllables from the back. The same rule also applies to A, T, E. If a word ends with A, T, E, you also count 3 syllables from the right. So you count 1, 2, 3. The 3rd syllable, ter, receives the primary stress, and that makes option B our answer. Interrogate. Interrogate. Okay, question 39. Question 39. Now, I mentioned the rule previously that if a word ends with IC, look at this. If a word ends with IC, you count 2 syllables from the right. The rule applies here. Catastrophic. 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 Okay? You can see the primary stress falls on straw, straw, straw. Okay, so let's look at it. Let's look at the options. Which one? In which one is straw stressed? That is option C. Catastrophic. That is our answer. Okay, question 40. Question 40. Question 40. Population. Don't forget the rule I told you about the other time, that if a word ends with I-O-N, you count 2 syllables from the right. The rule also applies here. Population. So if you count from the right, you see that the primary stress falls on lay. That is the 3rd syllable from the left. The 3rd syllable from the left. Population. So option C is our answer.